Hey guys, it's Eric from Orderlytics. I want to do a demonstration today of our new order page layout that we've recently installed, and I want to show you how to set it up and the differences between the current view orders page and the new grouped layout. So we've been getting a lot of requests over the past several months on just the ability to show relationships between an original parent order and a child order that was resubmitted. Right now our view, if you notice for our view orders page, if we're logged into the Orderlytics, you'll see that every order is sequential, and it's got basically, so you'll see down here, this first order at the bottom of the list, it was unsuccessful, we resubmitted it, and in this case we resubmitted it right away, and it was the next order was right on top of the previous one. But what we find is a lot of users will go back and resubmit failed orders that are subsequently further down in your order list, and the new ones get put to the top. And we find that then there's an issue of being able to map the association back and clearly identify, okay, which original parent order that was failed, was there a successfully resubmitted order? And that's where we're finding a lot of users are having problems making that just getting a clean view and making sure that they're not double submitting orders. So we've implemented several changes, several enhancements to help with not only the grouping of orders, so it's easier for you to find the original order as well as the any child orders that was resubmitted, but also implemented some lockout features so you can't double submit a successful order. So to get to the new layout, what we've done, we haven't made it as a default view for everybody yet because we were just getting some feedback, but we're going to be switching this on for everybody. But in the meantime, until we switch it on, here's how you can actually get up and be able to make that change. So when you log in to your Orderlytics platform, you go ahead and click on your name in the top right hand corner, and you'll see the profile button, and you'll go ahead and click on that, and it'll take you to your profile page. And you'll see this new toggle button up here. It says Order Grouped Layout, and you can select that to on, and it'll then update the View Orders page. Some of you also may not be aware of this. If you have Shopify, you can toggle back and forth between the standard menu and which is this right here is the standard menu. You can also switch that if you've got a Shopify application or store. You can switch that layout back and forth. So you'll see that here. Alright, so now that I've got the group orders turned on, what we'll do is just come over here to the orders retailer section to view orders. You'll see what's now has happened is that we've taken all of the original orders and we've grouped them together into a where you've got like orders that are just have one by itself. So you'll see this top one that's come in. It's actually an order that was successful. It was originally successful the first time through. So there's no reason to resubmit this order. So you'll see if I come down and hit the action menu, you'll see that there's no resubmit option that's available. If you look at the unsuccessful orders, you'll see that you got the same options, but you can also resubmit. And so if I were to go to resubmit this order, it would take all this information and resubmit that back to, in this case, to AliExpress. So here you've got a couple of resubmitted orders, and we've got ones that are in two separate conditions. So if you take the original unsuccessful order and you resubmit that, what we now do is if you hit this little caret down arrow, you'll see that we'll go ahead and take the resubmit and we'll group it under the parent. And then if that resubmit was successful, it'll be outlined in green. It'll show you it's green successful here, but you see the parent order still showing unsuccessful. So you'll need to make note over here that for the green child. So this would tell me that this order for this user was originally unsuccessful, but it did have a resubmit. And you see this green line that comes across. This is an indication at the bottom of the record that there was a successful resubmit, and you'll see that here. If you expand down, you can then see that even further. And you can still click on the order number and get the order detail. But we've now grouped these together. And you'll see that now up here, this one was unsuccessful, that we could resubmit the order. But now for this parent-child order, you'll see that I cannot resubmit an unsuccessful parent because it has a successful child. So that'll help you eliminate any opportunities of sending duplicate orders. You'll also notice here that we've got an amber child order for original unsuccessful, and you'll see that the child order was unsuccessful, and you can find out the reasons why by rolling over the mouse, and that you can then see that you have the option. You can't resubmit the child, but you can come up here to the parent and you can resubmit that as well. So you click it. So you'll see that you've got a couple of visual indicators. So you've got a green line, a green flag that tells you that the child was successful and how many children are under that order. And then you've also got an amber line here saying that the child was not successful and that you need to take action on that one as well. So these are basically some what I call major updates in terms of the UI. So you'll see how orders are now grouped and laid out, but you've also got some useful features in terms of how you can quickly identify parent-child grouped orders and see which ones have been submitted.